Hey everybody, Lee Schneider, and welcome to Boot-Trac Adventures. It's springtime, and after a long winter, we all look forward to getting out and doing different things. Some people like fishing, some people go turkey hunting, some go hiking. A lot of us are now turning our heads to food plots, and today we're going to follow staffer Cody Delmas on a trip up to his property in Michigan, where he's going to put in some food plots and kind of show us what he does up there. He's also going to go out on a fishing trip with a couple of his buddies, and they're going to be bow fishing down in southern Wisconsin. So let's head out with Cody and see what he's all got in store for us, and we hope you enjoy the show.
Well, spring is finally here, and my friend Tim had invited his neighbor Nate and I out for a night of bow fishing on Lake Mendota in Wisconsin. The moon was full, and I had a feeling it was going to be a good night. Once I met Tim and Nate at the boat launch, I jumped in the boat and we headed out on the lake. It didn't take long before we started to spot some common and buffalo carp for some awesome bow fishing action. Both Tim and Nate were able to get a double on some really nice buffaloes. This is Nate's first time going out bow fishing, and after putting the hammer down on this awesome fish, he was hooked.
If you're looking for a place to go in Ontario with wonderful accommodations, a sandy beach to dig your toes in, or awesome bass and walleye fishing, Dog Lake Resort, just northwest of Thunder Bay, is the place for you. You can also choose to go with Black Bear Adventures and chase that black bear of a lifetime. Bonfires and beautiful sunsets are the norm here. This segment brought to you by Carbon Synergy, the ultimate in scent control. Beat them scentless. And by Pro Hunter Archery Sights and Accessories, featuring single pin slide and multi-pin sights. By Icotech, dead serious game calls and decoys. And also by Bow Dagger, the all-in-one bow stabilizer and bow stand. We stand up for your bow.
wasn't long before the barrel started to fill up. The equipment we used was a Browning Barracuda and a PSE Deer Hunter bow, which both were equipped with AMS reels. Herbert Hoover once said, "Fishing is much more than fish. It is the great occasion when we may return to the fine simplicity of our forefathers." We ended the night successfully and introduced a newcomer to the great sport of bow fishing. Until next time, keep enjoying the outdoors.
Boot-Trac. Dead serious game calls and decoys.
At Grandpa Ray Outdoors, we strive to provide the best nutrition for your whitetail deer, starting with the soil. We provide a full line of high-quality food plot seed, plant foods, and minerals, and are not about a fancy name or package. We offer a year-round program of nutrition and food plot education that is natural and innovative. We work with you to give you specific recommendations for your own properties. Together, we can help you achieve the next level in whitetail deer management. Grandpa Ray Outdoors. Why go anywhere else?
This segment brought to you by Boot-Trac, the ultimate tracking and recovery system. Ultra Pro X cameras. The adventure starts here. Boning Archery, your archery equipment source since 1946. And Pete Shoe Dryer. We invented dry.
Well, we're here. We're gonna get our bags unpacked. There's mosquitoes everywhere, so we're gonna be dealing with a lot of bugs today. It's 8 o'clock Michigan time, and I think we got about another 2 hours of daylight, so we're gonna get unpacked, head over to the property with the ATVs in the back so we can drop those off, and we'll grab the tractor and bring that over there so everything's set up for tomorrow. Well, it is 10:15 Michigan time. We got one ATV unloaded, we got the planter unloaded, and we got the tractor over at the property. The next day after tilling, and we were hoping to get some Grandpa Ray Outdoors food plot seed down, but Mother Nature took her course last night into this morning and she's still going, so we're just gonna have to wait it out for a little bit. As you can see, getting some good rain right now. Hopefully in the next couple hours here things will tame down and we can get out there and do some cullet packing and get some seed down. The water hole we created last night hopefully is doing well and filling up, and we'll just have to check it out in a little bit. Hopefully things slow down here.
Hello from John with Grandpa Ray Outdoors. Here's our tip of the week. Micronutrients in humics. Very few people are using any humics or micronutrients on your food plots. More progressive farmers are. Zinc, manganese, copper, cobalt, boron are very important. Also, 80% of you across the United States are short on sulfur. We got sulfur in here. Humics that are in this product naturally aerate your soil. The humics also will make your fertilizers you put down more time release. Humics, or microscopic organisms, decomposed matter that have been decomposed for maybe 100,000 years, 200,000 years. And so again, the advantages for your food plots. If you're in areas that got a lot of clay, got a lot of compaction, we're adding oxygen to the soil, we're loosening the soil. The micronutrients, so many people overlook them. Boron, very important for the beans, clovers, alfalfas, brassicas. And again, it's also a good stress pack. The copper and zinc especially. You're seeing a big reduction in plant disease, especially on those brassicas as well. We have a 7.5 pound bag that does 1/3 of an acre. Another little advantage of this product, if you actually mix this with your seed, It works great for bulking up your seeds so you're not seeding too heavy in your food plots. Very economic, great for agronomics, great for plant growth, great for plant health. Humic Booster, something to think about, an overlooked little tool for your wildlife food plot program.
The Pro Tracker allows you a much better chance on recovering when you've lost blood trail, when you've lost track, or when it rains. The radio transmitter attaches to the animal's hide and then sends a radio signal back to your receiver so that you can track that transmitter. The Pro Tracker system gives you a better opportunity of locating and recovering that animal when all other avenues have been exhausted. And that is what this does.
Stop starting out sopping wet. Start using a peat dryer. Do what you like best in the soothing comfort of Peat Dry, a peculiar kind of dryness that effectively removes wet and sweat from all boots. You feel better. Your boots last longer. Peat is easy to use and what you want. Go to www.peatdryer.com and start feeling better. Peat, the original boot dryer, and still the best.
This segment brought to you by Ghost Blind. Not seeing is believing. By Grandpa Ray Outdoors. We're not about fancy bags. We are about complete whitetail nutrition. Ohio Paracord and Bulwarks. Dog Lake Resort, your vacation spot in Ontario for family and sportsmen. And by Game Changer, a new and exciting way to hunt turkeys. Shoot them in self-defense.
So we're out seeding food plots, getting dirty, good times, and John is putting down the mast builder right now. We're doing an acre of mast builder. And then we're going to do an acre of soybeans and corn right next to it with some corn strips. So we'll see how things go. It's going to be a good day. Looks like rain might be in the forecast soon again, so you might just make it in time. Mast Builder, Grandpa Ray Outdoors. Go check them out. Here's our clover chicory alfalfa mix, half acre, along with our Grandpa Ray Outdoors experimental. This is going to be the dry land mix from Grandpa Ray Outdoors experimental. We're doing a half acre of the dry land mix alongside the clover chicory alfalfa. The clover chicory alfalfa looks like it's doing pretty good. Grass is controlled. Got a good stand of chicory, good stand of clover. Deer are really hammering on it, and everything looks very healthy.
Hey everyone, I'm up here on the 80 acres that we own, that we actually hunt on. I wanted to talk a little bit about the setup that I have out here right now. As you can see, I have a watering hole for the deer, for the moose, any wildlife that want to come in. But it's kind of a perfect setup based on the area around us. We got some pines behind us for some bedding areas for them to kind of hang out in. So we have the watering hole near a place that they feel safe. Behind me, I ended up planting 2 crabapple trees. Decided to wrap it around in caution tape. Hopefully that'll keep them away from the apple trees for a while to let them establish and get older. And then off to the left of me, we have a bedding area. I did about 1.5 acres of Grandpa Ray Outdoors permablend. It's got native grasses in it, some switch grasses. I just planted that this spring. Things look like they're doing great. The deer are bedding in it, the fawns are bedding in it. So far for the first season here, looks like the permablend's doing really well. We mowed some paths around the edge to kind of give the deer a place to walk and feel safer as the grass gets taller. Hopefully it'll get about 6 feet tall, and we'll just keep mowing a path around the edge of it, and it'll give the deer a little place to walk as a hallway. And then I ended up putting up a tree stand in this spot because I figured the deer are coming out here quite a bit, coming out to get a drink. And it's a perfect tree. I found a pine next to it that will definitely, I think, be a good bow spot when the deer come in to get a little drink. It's a good shooting spot, good kill zone. So hopefully things work out. Hopefully the deer won't tear apart the apple trees, but I guess we'll find out. And this will be a nice little kill plot staging area.